That's not gonna work. Damn it. Come on, dude. At least have a good start, though. I'm realizing that doing the initial setup might be harder than I initially gave it credit for in Tetris. I guess when you already have a setup, you don't have many options, so you don't have to choose between so many things, but... Is there a difference between these modes? Well, yeah, I should mention them. I can mention them again if you want. Classic Tetris doesn't have any hold, so you cannot hold pieces. Doesn't have hard drop, doesn't have delay lock. Well, essentially doesn't have anything that makes modern Tetris. It's the reason why it's the classic mode. It's obviously a lot harder to play. Well, in fact, I don't think it even has wall kick. Like, if you get stuck on the side of the screen with a piece, you will have to eat shit. Like, you cannot fix that. Well, fix. You cannot move it, is what I'm trying to say. But yes, there is a difference in all of the modes. Though, I think what you might be mistaken is, in the previous mode, Marathon, you could pick between different backgrounds. And in that case, yes, there is no difference between backgrounds. That's just a visual preference. So yeah, but it's not a different mode, it's still Marathon. But yeah, this is a completely different mode, which is a classic Tetris. And you have others that, different from Marathon, your objective is like clear lines fast, for example. So it's not only about scoring sometimes. This one is about scoring though, but with classic Tetris rules. Oh yeah. And here you cannot choose the background or anything like that. You will use the classic Tetris one. That background is sick. It's pretty cool. It moves. And the music obviously being based on one of the songs from the Game Boy Tetris, if I'm not mistaken. Not the one that is the most popular one, but that one is, I think, in another stage that I have yet to unlock, because you need to be... I fucked that up. Well, there goes that. That's a very nice hole in the middle. Almost like it was meant to look like that. I mean, it's fixable, but not gonna be that easy to fit. Yeah, maybe it's based on the NES version. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know that it's based on a Nintendo release of Tetris. Whether it's Game Boy or NES, I cannot confirm, but it's one of the two, basically. Well, at the very least here... Yeah, I mean, it's not really a good recovery at all, but... Well, that looks better. We could call that a recovery. It's just that obviously the scoring potential went down the toilet. So in Classic, even more so than any of the other modes, Tetris gives you a lot of score. So you really don't want to not get Tetrises. But yeah, sometimes you obviously do what you can, and what you can sometimes is not enough. What you can do, I mean. We'll do this. I don't know what's the score threshold here to get an SS. Since this mode, I'm pretty sure that wasn't back there when I first started playing the game. It was in Versus, but it wasn't an effect mode, so I didn't really get any good rank to compare. So we will see what the threshold is. Okay. So now the speed is gonna start to increase for the first time because I picked that speed level, level 7. Nice. With this speed, I think that it's gonna be a lot harder to actually manage to get anything. We will see though. So far it's going relatively well. We will see how long we can survive. I mean, differently from Marathon, I'm pretty sure this is an endless mode. You go until you die. Also, it changes the sound effect of the Tetris eventually, for some reason. I mean, it's cool. That's probably gonna be too greedy, but no, I'm fine. I think the song also changed. We're going into uncharted territory here. At least for me. That's bad, obviously. That's a very mean road, though. I think this is where it ends. This is where it ends. Not sure how good that score is. 262,000. What rank is this gonna be? Oh, it's an SS. Well, I guess getting an SS then is not that hard in this mode. Like, it's very permissive, and I guess it makes sense considering that every other mode plays so differently than this one, right? They give you a little of leeway.